This is Stryker of Enyo, and hopefully you just finished my top 25 videos of Noah Antwiler, in honor of his 15th anniversary here on YouTube. After watching that, you're probably saying, Stryker, I saw an entry or some footage of Spoony that I wasn't familiar with. Where do I find that video? Well, like I said in that video, if you want to find and watch some of these videos on your own, I have bad news. There is no central place to view all of Noah Antwiler's work. In fact, a majority of his older stuff can't even be found on his own YouTube channel nowadays. Most of his older work is spread across the internet. You will need to visit multiple fan-made YouTube channels to find a lot of it, not to mention a couple of Internet Archive pages to find a good number of them as well. While making my top 25 videos of Noah Antwiler, I thought I already had nearly every video he made already downloaded, so I decided I should make a master list of all of Mr. Antwiler's videos, and in doing so, I realized I was actually missing a lot of content that he was in that I never knew about, or I never bothered to watch. That's right, when you add up everything that he has made or he has been in, that list goes beyond 1,000 videos. See right here, that's how far I got in my own list. But if you add all the Justin TV streams that he did, that's going to be a number that's closer to 1,500 videos. So I'm going to show you how to find Noah Antwiler videos today. First, here's your cheat sheet for Spoony videos. Take a screenshot or snap a pic for later. All of these will be listed in the description with links under the Resources Used heading toward the top. I'll cover each one in detail, but some of you can start Googling each one now if you wish. You will see this list again toward the end. You might be thinking, Stryker, why make a video like this? Well, most people know about the popular videos, but Spoony has made a lot of content that he was in during the height of his popularity. So if you don't like how quiet Spoony is during some of his newer live wires, then you might find a lot of videos where Spoony was very talkative, energetic, and still on top of his game. Check the description for all the time codes if you want to jump to a particular source right away, or just look down at the video playback bar itself. Yep, that's a thing now. It's pretty handy, and it's the way of the future. Way of the future.
Way of the future. The 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 way of the future.
I suggest you follow me.
Alright, so here's our first source. There are two official YouTube channels called Noah Antwiler. And no, don't confuse this with his Wrestle website. Yes, that was a thing at one point, but it hasn't been updated in a very long time. The original YouTube channel has a pic of Spoony himself from the Ultima 9 review. He used this channel for a few years, but always uploaded content to his website as well. He then switched over to other websites for several years before coming back to YouTube. There is another channel called Noah Antwiler, which is also owned by him, but this is known as the Counter Monkey channel. The icon reflects this distinction. All 68 of those episodes can be found here. Then there's the SpoonyRUS channel, which is also on YouTube. A fan re-uploaded many of Spoony's most popular videos with his own self-made Russian subtitles. A very impressive feat back in 2012 when they started. And for many years, it was one of the only places on YouTube you could find specific videos that had been taken down elsewhere. Nowadays, you can find most everything in its original format from other channels or locations, but if you happen to find a version of a video with RUS in the title, at least now you know why it has Russian subtitles baked into the video. It came from here. I'm only covering this channel because more than likely you're going to run into several videos marked as RUS in some way or fashion. Then we have the Spoony Experiment Complete. This is one of the biggest single locations of Spoony content available found on the Internet Archive website. The Internet Archive is a non-profit library of free books, movies, software, music, websites, and more. I actually used this list as part of the basis for my own list of Spoony videos. This fan built a list of entries from probably downloading all available files from Blip TV or his website around 2017, totaling 894 files. This gave them the original published dates, and it seems to have the original YouTube video description for most, which otherwise would have been lost forever for many videos. Even though it says complete, there are still several missing items, but it is the most complete collection in one place so far on the internet. The way the Internet Archive organizes things is a little off-putting at first, so to view the collection in the order that Noah released his videos, you highlight Date Archived, which should be the default, and then you click Date Published. Then click on the up arrow next to Sort By. On mobile, these are the triangles besides the drop-down menu. I recommend viewing the videos using the Show As List or simply List View, with the Show Details box checked. This view shows the title and the original YouTube video description on the same line. It's kind of handy, and you can download the videos here, or you can actually just watch them right in the browser.
You heard him, man. Download everything.
Then we have another site on the Internet Archive website called the Spoony Experiment Archive. It's another good place, and it has a decent collection by a fan. It has over 400 videos in the MP4 format. It also has another 422 videos in the OGG format, though many are repeated across the different formats. This location has 97 gigabytes of data total, with 1,785 files, including 2 thumbnails for each video. Next up, we are going back to YouTube. Now, there are 2 channels called the Spoony Experiment Archive. One uses a pic of Burton the robot. It has around 35 videos at the moment, and they're not bad, but I'm only mentioning it so you don't confuse it with the other one. The YouTube channel that I want to focus on is the other one called the Spoony Experiment Archive. This is the one that you want, and it uses a young pic of Spoony. A fan from Sweden has a near-complete collection of Spoony's first 523 video streams that were uploaded to Justin TV. From what I can tell, he's only missing video numbers 463 and 481. They are all numbered in the order of upload date and with the original title. He stopped downloading the videos toward the end, so he is missing some of Spoony's very last streams on Justin TV before they went offline. He also uploaded 13 videos consisting of the Pathfinder stream, which included early testing and the first 5 sessions. This collection is one of the most impressive around, consisting of a large number of 20-minute videos and even 2-hour-long videos. If you ever get the chance, thank this person when you stop by their channel. It's because of his forethought in downloading them at the time that all of these were not lost. I don't believe you can find these anywhere else. Then there's the massive wealth of videos from our next site, the Spoony Experiment Reuploads, also on YouTube. It might only have 135 plus videos uploaded itself, but it has 62 playlists that link to content from other channels, containing the most comprehensive collection in one place on YouTube. If you want to just jump into some Spoony content without having to download multiple gigs of video or to scroll through every video he ever created, trying to find exactly what you want, then you want this channel. Everything is organized into multiple playlists, including over 180 vlogs, over 220 live-wire videos from multiple conventions like E3 and SGC, all of the main Let's Plays, and several streamed video collections you won't find many other places, like the Aces and Eights campaign and much more. It even has the Grass Battle contest results. Think of this as a companion piece. They made a ton of playlists linking to existing videos compiled from multiple YouTube channels and put in chronological order for the most part. And if something was missing, then they would upload their own version. Many of Spoony's multi-part videos have been re-uploaded as a single large video as well, like most of the Final Fantasy reviews, and it even has a single video of the Phantasmagoria 2 Let's Play, but it actually has the original visible inventory on the screen for much of the playthrough, which is something that Spoony would eventually end up cropping out as the Let's Play went on. It doesn't make that much of a difference in the playthrough, but it is nice to see that this original version is preserved. And I acknowledge that Phantasmagoria 2 was originally released as 27 videos. I don't know why I only had 22 videos total in that folder that I showed you before. I must have missed something or moved some things around, but yeah, it's 27. So drop by and thank this fan for all their hard work. You could argue that maybe it's missing a few things, but honestly, it's easily the most comprehensive collection of Spoony videos you'll find in one central location on YouTube. And then there are the 4 playlists that deserve special attention. All 4 of these playlists are actually made by Spoony Experiment Reuploads. Yeah, I know, surprise. But most of the videos in this list are uploaded by other channels, so just know that you're going to be going to other locations. First up, we have the playlist known as the Spoony Experiment Commentaries, a collection of 57 videos that pretty much are every single commentary that Spoony ever did, self-explanatory. Then the next playlist, we have the Spoony Experiment Counter Monkey, which is a collection of 78 videos. This playlist has the full list of 68 videos that you would expect in the Counter Monkey section, but it also has the hard-to-find Counter Monkey Pathfinder Live videos, all 4 sessions, and it also has a D20 live event from Con Bravo 2012. Spoony's own YouTube channel only has the Pathfinder Live sessions for 1 and 3, so it's nice to get them all here on this playlist. The Pathfinder Live videos were originally released in 2012. It's a recording of the live-streamed Skype call of their weekly Pathfinder game, starring Mars Girl, Pushing Up Roses, Sean Faust, Skitch, Cold Guy, and Spoony as the Dungeon Master. The next playlist is the Spoony Experiment Vlogs. It's a collection of 180 videos. It is not every single vlog out there. Most of the wrestling videos are not there, if that matters to you, but it is a good majority of them. And it takes them from multiple sources, so it's not limited to just the collection from one channel. Then we have another gold mine of content in the playlist known as the Spoony Experiment, Spoony's That Guy with the Glasses, Dethklok D&D Campaign. It's a collection of 49 videos, but the videos themselves were uploaded by the channels Dire Trout and Santa Slay. If you've never seen any of these videos before, not to mention the Dethklok campaign, then you're looking at a little over 78 hours of content just in this playlist. And there you go, these are the best locations for finding content from Spoony. I hope you find a new series of content that you didn't know existed before that you can enjoy just as if Spoony never stopped making content in the first place. Just know that the quality is going to be all over the place. Many of the other video sharing websites at the time had their own restrictions and their own requirements for making and rendering content. So some videos are going to be squashed, some videos are going to be in higher resolution, some are going to be in odd resolutions like 406p, which several of them were when I made my list. So good luck in trying to find the best quality version out there.
Who would be stupid enough to marry that asshole?
I've decided to marry.
You might be wondering, why is Spoony's content seemingly tossed around the internet like this? Well, mostly because of neglect. The creator himself hasn't been keeping the highest quality versions at one place for us to easily find. Here are the main reasons why everything is so scattered across the internet. So, number 1, streamed content doesn't get re-uploaded. Mostly. Spoony has been streaming actually since about 2009, but he usually never made it public knowledge, or at least he didn't advertise it very well back then. When Blip TV and Justin TV shut down, the 2 popular video sharing websites back in the day, Spoony never really transferred some of this content. To the best of my understanding, he has never re-uploaded the videos he streamed on Justin TV originally during its operation. And this is easily over 530 plus videos. I've heard that none of his content that was exclusive to Blip got transferred to his website either, but I'm not really sure. Number 2, some of the claimed YouTube videos wouldn't return. On his YouTube channel, several videos would get claimed or flagged, and Spoony would then remove them. Sometimes even content would get removed because of negative comments. Spoony would almost never re-upload these, maybe because he figured he would always have the unaltered versions on his website, not really sure. To be fair, he did re-upload some things in higher quality, like a 1080p version of the RoboWar review. And he did re-upload Final Fantasy XIII parts back in 2013. The last 2 were even in 1080p. But the first 2 were taken down again and still haven't shown up again. Number 3 of the main reasons is the Spoony Experiment website shuts down. This was a huge loss to the fans when the Spoony Experiment website would be officially shut down around 2017. We lost all of the forums and all of the original release dates for most content. And number 4, some content never comes to YouTube. Spoony left his YouTube channel for about 3 years to focus on other platforms, and on these other platforms there was no restriction for copyrighted music and video. You could use all you want. But then Spoony came back to YouTube in May of 2012, and he did re-upload some of his more popular videos, like Ripper and Phantasmagoria 2, but now it seems that the videos would get claimed because of the music used. I'm unsure of how many times he tried to upload certain content, if monetization was denied and blocked, or if YouTube themselves would take it down, but some content released during this time would never make its way to YouTube. He did several live D&D sessions or recorded other tabletop board game sessions, but many of those are hard to find, which previously was only on his website. So those are the main reasons why you can't find all of his content in one place.
I realize that I've developed a really bad habit of leaving things unfinished. I can't keep just giving up on things. I can't let these movies and games keep beating me like they've been beating me lately, like Red Brown and Final Fantasy. I mean, what good am I to you? Why would you watch if I just walk out on things like I have been lately? Doesn't make any sense. I need to nut up. I need to start winning again.
Would you like to know more? Did you like the video that you just watched? Go to my channel for more. I got my Rage Quit 2 series, my How the Fuck Did I Die series, and a little more. If you want to see what I'm working on, check the community tab on my channel, just right here. That's the place where I go to give occasional updates on what I'm currently working on or what videos are coming up next. Do you think I did a good job with this video? Would you like to give back to the channel in some way? Maybe you want to buy me a $5 coffee. Well, I really don't drink coffee, but how about putting that toward a cheap game instead? In the description below, I have links to my Microsoft wishlist and my GOG.com wishlist. I do not expect you to buy any of these games that are over $5, so please look for ones that are on sale. I know this isn't for everybody, but this is for the ones that feel motivated to donate to me in some kind of way. I don't expect anybody to spend more than $5 for a retail game or for anything that's on sale. But if you do, then God bless you for being so generous. Remember that I primarily use these wish lists for myself, so I will put expensive games on them so that I can get a notification next time they do go on sale. Like on my Microsoft wish list, I have Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and Neverwinter Nights. Both of them are $50. I don't expect you to buy these for me. I'm waiting for them to drop to $20 on sale so that I can buy them for myself next time. Or like the X4 Foundations collection on GOG for $80. I don't expect anybody to buy that for me. I'm waiting on a good deal for later on, hopefully in the year. On Xbox, I will always have several $5 games or less at the top of the list for you to find. On GOG, I will try to keep games that go on sales relatively often toward the top, but you may need to scroll down some depending on the current sale. My GOG list is mostly made up of retro games, very early 3D games, and FMV games that go on sale for around $4 or less quite often. I'm trying to expand the games I cover by including footage from older PC games, so I do plan on using many of these for my channel. With Microsoft, I believe you also need to have your own Xbox profile. Just choose the gift option, and then you can enter my email as the receiver, Stryker of Enyo @hotmail.com. Yeah, I know it's Hotmail, just live with it. Or simply select my gamer tag from your friends list if you have added me. Like I said, this isn't for everyone, but this is for the very small percentage of you that want to give back in some way. I don't feel right in taking donations from you directly right now, but if you don't mind buying me a cheap game, then who knows, you might see it in a future video. Don't forget the main video that started all of this, my top 25 videos of Noah Antwiler, where I run through some of the best work from the Spoony one. I also made another video called the top 5 Counter Monkey episodes from Spoony. I watched all of the episodes at least 3 times through just recently, so look at my thoughts on the best 5. Both of these videos should show up right now on the left side of your screen. On the right is more videos of mine, so please check out more of my content if you like what you've seen so far. Thanks for watching. It was a lot of work, but Spoony's content had helped me through tough times, so now I'm honoring him. Look for a couple of music videos on Spoony's content in the future.